investment enthusiasts. Today we are discussing in Corner Property Pulse how to invest in real estate and why real estate is such a potent wealth generator in India. Today we have a very interesting and inspiring guest with us, Mr. Suchin Jain from Inoviea Consulting. Inoviea Consultancy company has lot of interest in real estate. They have done right property deals which got a lot of traction at one point of time, and then for some time they are focusing on Indian infrastructure, and they've got a lot of patented technology in solar and many other facets of infrastructure. They run virtual offices also, co-working offices in Noida itself. And Mr. Suchin Jain has been a mentor to me for a long time. He is an IIM Ahmedabad alumni, IIT Delhi alumni, and ex-naval commander. So there are a lot of feathers to him. He is a yoga guru also. He teaches people to have food in better fashion. And I started yoga, and maybe I started chewing better after meeting him. I have discussed lot of issues with him in real estate and on personal front. So welcome, Suchin sir,
Thank you,
to this
Ashish.
episode of Cornerstone Realty Pulse. And today our topic again is why real estate is such a potent wealth generator for Indians. Thanks for coming, sir.
It's great to be here along with you back again. So it's always you come up with very interesting topics which are very close to me, and I really love to talk about it. So why a real estate is a wealth generator? It has been in the past, it is today, and it will be in the future.
So my first question to you, sir, why real estate is considered one of the most potent wealth generator in India? And we know that 70% of Indian savings is in real estate, and they have already multiplied it. A lot of family wealth is already done. So my question is why real estate?
Thank you, Ashish. Real estate has been a very important aspect of our lives in the past, it is today, and it will be tomorrow. And without real estate, we actually as a humanity cannot exist. So आपने सुना होगा रोटी कपड़ा और मकान, तो ये तो बेसिक्स है, इसके बाद ही कुछ और आता है. तो मकान होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो हमारी ज़िंदगी में जब हम रियल एस्टेट बना लेते हैं तो एक हमारे को ऐसा लगता है हमने एक मुकाम अचीव कर लिया है. चाहे हम कुछ और करें ना करें, चाहे हम गोल्ड खरीदे ना खरीदें, चाहे हम शेयर मार्केट में स्टॉक्स खरीदे ना खरीदें, लेकिन अगर हमने घर बना लिया तो हम खुद भी एक सेटिस्फाइड रहते हैं, सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी की फीलिंग आती है. प्लस जो हमारे पेरेंट्स हैं वो भी खुश होते हैं, चलो बच्चों ने अच्छा काम किया. और एक आपका अगले फ्यूचर तक, अगले जितना जीवन में जितना टाइम है, एक आप कंफर्टेबली उसे गुजार सकते हैं. इसके अलावा अगर हम इसको एज अ इन्वेस्टमेंट देखें और इसको कंपेयर करें बाकी और इन्वेस्टमेंट टूल्स के साथ, तो रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लस आपका स्टॉक मार्केट्स plus gold, these are the three areas where you can go for the investment.
Yes, sir.
Now if you look at that, real estate is the only investment which is actually seen by you in real time, और वो आपको रिटर्न भी देती है, साथ में उसका वैल्यू भी इंक्रीज होता है. So yes, it is a dual benefit you're getting out of your investment in the real estate.
Correctly, sir. People make homes and they live in it, and they grow in their value over a period of time. When you put it with commercial real estate, where people are just investing for rentals, for yields, and for escalation in value, how do you see that in a bigger time frame?
So in the past, commercial was always highly valued, but in the meantime, when Corona came, people started working from home. So that time there was a dip in the expectations from the commercial real estate.
Yes, sir.
But as we are seeing, people who had started working from home, they are coming back to offices.
Yes.
For many reasons. First thing, the home there is a lot of disturbance. Secondly, in the office you get much more bigger community where you can interact, talk, and get the results. So, and communication is far more better. So I am seeing a trend where people are coming back to offices. Again, the requirement of commercial real estate is growing by leaps and bounds. So it's a cycle where we all experiment, but this experiment has now made the real estate much more organized. Earlier, I could see there was more focus on the rentals, but today there is more focus on the managed office spaces, shared office spaces, co-working spaces. So this is where it will grow, and where MSMEs, startups, the companies, they can get a lot of benefit from this, and even big companies, they're already deriving benefit out of
Correctly
this.
said, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you have pointed in a very right direction. Office space is getting more and more rental because companies have recently. I was reading that Tata Consultancy has asked all its employees, Big Four, ITC, Infosys, have asked its employees to start working from home, working from office. Sorry, they asked working from home when Corona came. Now they are asking everybody to come to office because of a lot of factors. And if these IT giants are calling, because IT was the part, IT is the domain which is the most conducive for work from home. Now, if they have started asking, all our companies are following again. And now, when we come to the retail part of commercial real estate, also the malls, restaurants, people, pubs. As Indian GDP is growing, how do you see people going there? Lot of going there, and consumer consumption is going up. How do you see retail part of real estate, sir?
Definitely, it is going up. Our Indian culture has been about cooking at home, and now the old time preferences are changing, where now people do not want to cook at home. They want to go out and try. And we have a burgeoning population. It is growing. Demand of various real estate services, various restaurants, different types of foods, taste, gourmets, it is increasing.
Yes, sir.
Resorts, all this is expanding, especially after Corona. People were locked down in their homes for 2 years. Now they just want to go out and about. They want to go and feel the world. So this demand is definitely increasing. And as I'm seeing the last 6 months or 7 months, the things have really changed. The economy is really taking a big upleap in these areas.
सर आपने बहुत अच्छे से बताया कि how real estate is growing. Sir, I want to ask you a deeper question about the economics of India. What are the key factors you think are driving real estate? Is it urbanization, population, GDP growth? Economics is growing in India. What do you see the main factors contributing to Indian real estate?
Very nice question. Actually, we all need to look at it very deeply and understand what is driving our Indian economy, especially the real estate in these areas. If you see, for anything to any trade to happen, sentiment is the biggest thing. If we can maintain a positive sentiment, positive outlook in our lives, in the trade, in the economy, in our future, and that is what fuels everything. And that is what we are talking about it today. No, real estate will play definitely the biggest part in the whole thing, because with the growing economy, growing disposable incomes, now what do you do with that? You will like to spend it, you will like to invest it. They are the only two aspects which you would like to focus on. Spending means, again, you require a real estate, because you require resorts, you require hotels, you require pubs, you require restaurants, you require malls, you require schools, colleges. You look at everything. So yes, everywhere the real estate is involved. Now, if you look at your domestic life, you will buy more than one home. You will have more than two homes. You will have homes in different cities. So the requirement keeps on increasing. The desires, the needs, they keep on growing.
The second home concept, sir.
The second home concept.
Yes.
So that will be met by real estate. So if you look at the way people are, the disposable incomes have increased because of the growing economy. We are the fastest growing economy now.
Yes, sir.
Now, and there's a very big positive outlook that has been created by the good things that have happened in our country. So the real estate is bound to grow, and that is where people now should look at in the future.
Sir, do you see with the growing GDP and with the growing pay packages of youngsters, they are getting into job earlier than ever before? Do you see discretionary expenses on retail side? People are going to pub more because uh, I was seeing that India is one of the lowest liquor consuming country, and that is set to grow very fast. That is why all the bigger companies are looking at it. So where this liquor will be served, it will be served at pubs. And do you see that portion of the real estate growing too?
Definitely, in fact, as we have seen that Noida, we had the first mall was the Great India Place.
Yes, sir.
So that was the best place to be in Noida if you're in Noida. And then came DLF. So DLF gave a different notch above what GIP was.
Yes, sir.
And now we have Garden Galleria. If you look at Garden Galleria, it is full of pubs. So the entire mall is having different kind of pubs over there. So this requirement is existing for everyone. When you have to celebrate your birthdays, when you have to celebrate your successes, achievements in your office spaces with your friends. So where else do you go? In a restaurant, you can only go and eat.
Yes, sir.
But in the pub, you can also celebrate.
Yes, sir.
So that is why the pubs definitely will have a big growth.
You are seeing overall discretionary consumption, whether it is restaurant, whether it is pubs, whether it is bars, or any kind of places where people will go eat, celebrate, and spend time together, is gonna grow.
It's gonna grow because that is what people want to do, and there are very limited avenues for that.
Yes, sir.
So, like if you have a coastal city, you have got sea, you can go to sea and spend some time. You are on hills and mountains, you can spend some times in the gardens. But in landlocked cities, what do you do? So you have very limited spaces and places to go. So pubs form some major factor where you would go and like to spend your time as well as celebrate.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, sir, let us continue to get into deeper insights in real estate. Sir, how do you think for a common person, real estate is among the best alternatives to invest compared to stocks, and crypto is also gaining a lot of traction these days. Every person is saying buy crypto today and you can make huge amount of money in a short span of time. So how do you see real estate there stacking up against all different investment avenues?
See, we have seen that the investments, if you have to make for the growth, that you have to have your first of all the focus on what you want to achieve by your investment. What is the goal that you're targeting with your investment? So, if your target is a long term, if your target is safe returns, then then you compare other investment avenues with real estate, with stocks, with now gold, then crypto. So there are what are you looking at as an investor? You're looking at the safety, you're looking at the returns, and you're looking at the liquidity.
Yes, sir.
So that means the money when you want it should come to you.
Yes, sir.
And it should give you the highest returns, and it should be safe. Now something which is liquid, safe, and returns. So returns will only be compromised. As we all say that higher the risk, higher the return. So now we have to balance it. Whether we want to go for the higher risk or we want to go for the higher return. Now comparing all these aspects. So in this aspect, if my goal is for safety, my goal is for growth, and my goal is for liquidity and return. So in this, real estate presents many instruments, like you must have come to know about REITs, real estate investment trust. So people were earlier thinking that there is liquidity is absent from the real estate, which is not so. Now maybe it is little bit delayed, but with the REITs, even the liquidity comes in with you. So real estate presents with you the liquidity returns as well as the safety, plus the dual benefit of growth of the capital. Now, if you look at other instruments like stock market, here you have to be very vigilant about the stock.
Yes, sir.
You have to always be on the nerve of what is happening in the market. The day you miss it, maybe you will suddenly become from profitable to losses. But in real estate, even if you're sleeping over it for a year, it is not going to suddenly go down the real estate value, right? And it might only very big world events might change it. But if you look at normal life, it is I have in my life of 53 years now, I have not seen the real estate going down. It might have stopped going up.
Yes, sir.
For some reason, for few years, but it has never gone down. That is that downtrend in India, at least I have not seen.
Yes, sir. That is the hedge, sir, against
that is the
Against the
hedging,
risk.
right? Against the risk.
Yes.
Now, if you look at other things like gold, now gold also comes with two aspects. One is the jewelry and one is the pure gold which you invest in, like bonds and etc. So jewelry, again, there is a cost of making that you have to pay. And suppose the design becomes old, then you can't wear it again. Then you have to get the only gold value back. But whatever you have paid for the design cost will never come back to you. It is lost.
Yes, sir.
So either you invest in pure gold, gold bars, gold biscuits, gold, items. So where you get the money out of the pure gold. So that is one way where you can invest in the gold. But the gold has also gone up and given returns, decent returns. Only thing is, then the safety and security of the gold is a big concern. How do you keep it safe? And when you want it, are you able to get that money out of it?
Yes, and there are also not periodic returns like rentals in real estate.
Exactly. So only thing is you can take a loan against it, but the loan is always available on the tangibles. So the what is bigger tangible than the real estate? And if you look at crypto, we all know how the crypto has behaved. People have put a lot of confidence. So not confidence, I would say, they have put a lot of expectations from crypto, but crypto has not lived up to that because so many fluctuations, so much of unreliability, so much of risk is existing in crypto. What's going to settle down the legal issues? There are there are concerns about its efficacies. There's so many concerns. So and the government might take it under its control. So now, if the crypto is not being able to give you the returns that you have desired, and it is highly risky also. So now it depends on you whether you want to take risk and make more money, or go down with it, or you want to have take less risk but still make money and returns.
Yes, sir.
So comparing the whole scenario, I feel that real estate will give you a big safety and secure returns over the long term.
Correct, sir. And when we talk about crypto, it's in a semi-legal state right now. We don't have clarity about how the government will work on it, and how the world governments will work on it.
There is no clarity. It is not going to come, in my opinion, in next 5 to 10 years. The reason is there are a lot of uncertainties. It is market driven. It is not government driven. And whereas governments are against it. So when someone is against it, then the market takes its own time to settle down. So there will be bubbles, there will be bursts. So it's not settled down as yet. So the common man should actually stay away from crypto.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it is for the people who want to experiment. They have a lot of spareable money and disposable incomes with them. Maybe they can try it out in a limited way. But other than that, getting into crypto is still not very stable area to be in.
Yes, sir.
It is only speculative.
Correctly said, sir. As we are getting a lot of insights about real estate, an investor's dilemma is also like this: when he or she should invest in real estate, is there a he or she should think about timing the market, because real estate is a long-term cycle. How do you advise that real estate investor when he should, what is the ideal time to invest in commercial real estate where he or she is looking to just make money?
So the best investment you can make in real estate is need driven. Whether you have a need of the real estate, whether it is commercial or residential. So real estate investment in real estate for need is the biggest investment you can ever do. Number one. Number two, for the extra income that you have and you want to park it in some asset. So that asset class, how real estate is a good asset class compared to other asset classes. So real estate is definitely notch above with when it comes to safety and growth. So as I have seen that it is real estate market is particularly cyclic, and I have seen in front of myself when I made my own investments in 7 years back. So that was actually the downturn of a cycle, and last 7 years it's real estate was down. Now again the growth curve of the 7 years is coming for the real estate. So how the cycle works is this is what I've heard and seen also, personally gone through it. For 7 years it remains down, and 7 years it goes up. So it was 2013 when I saw this curve going down or stabilizing. The growth was not happening, and by the time it came 2020, so this had almost plateaued. Now from 2020, my personal assumption was it will only go up. Now if you look at 23, we are in 24 now, early beginning of 24. 23 is over. So we are right now at the right time of making an investment in real estate. Now from here for next 7 years, you would see only growth, the value coming to you. So your waiting period to the growth will be highly reduced. So in my opinion, whether it is commercial or residential, today is the right time to make that decision. And if it is need based, then there is no second question. So this we should take advantage of this cycle that real estate goes through.
Sir, if anybody is making his or her first investment and he doesn't know about cycle, should he wait for some time, or you say every time is the best time to invest in real estate?
See,
if he's ready to wait for long
if
term.
he's a first time investor, as I mentioned, need based. Need based can be anything, whether it is in the trough of the cycle or the peak of the cycle. Need based, wherever you are, you must make an investment because it is giving you safety, security, return, and growth. Everything you're getting out of it. So you should not wait for it. All you should ensure is that whether you are able to generate that income to buy the real estate asset, and whether you have those funds you're able to manage. So that is the only thing you have to look at. Once you have looked at that, I think then you should find the right people to guide you, who are in the sector, who knows it well, and do your own personal research. You should not jump immediately. Like whenever I used to take my decisions investing in a property, I would take almost good 1 or 2 years of hard work in finding out the property, finding out the people, going across, seeing the market, checking it about myself. And once I have got that information, then I will go and make an investment in that area. So that way, whatever investment I made with the goals that I set for myself, I think I have accomplished them in last 25, 30 years. So that will be possible only when you make your research now. Suppose you have not made a research, you have not given enough thought to it, you have gone by hearsay. You might land up in investing in a property which might not get you the returns, number one. It might not meet your goals and objectives. You might be looking to sell it back again. You might get into legal issues. So there could be many things. So these have to be avoided when you're taking such decisions. So it is, in my opinion, it's not a simple decision to make. It's a very detailed research study that you need to do before making an investment, because the quantum of investment, the ticket sizes are typically very large. So you have to take a concerned decision after doing your research and connecting with the people who have done it, who know it, who can guide you, who are willing to spare their time to guide you. Plus,
Yes,
you have to personally go and see the market where you want to invest, look at the surroundings, talk to people, make a decision.
Yes, sir. Research and expert opinion, expert help, expert consultancy is of paramount importance in investing in real estate.
Right.
So thanks, sir. Thanks for giving us a lot of gyan on investing in real estate and listening it from a practitioner as well as an expert and a keen observer of real estate. It has been very nice learning for all the viewers. So thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Ashish ji, for calling me here. Thank you.
So thanks, sir. Thanks for being here. And at the end of our Property Pulse, this small interview of Suchin sir, I would like to introduce myself also. I am Ashish Kaushik, been in real estate for almost 11 years, co-founder and CEO of Regrob.com. We are an O2O, online to offline real estate consultancy company. We have helped many real estate investors to buy their home and invest in real estate in a profitable manner. I have recently come up with a book also, Crack the Code for Commercial Real Estate Investment, where I am telling people all my 11 years of Gyan and Gyan collected from people like Suchin sir and many other experts, that how they should get into commercial real estate investment where they can get value appreciation as well as consistent rental returns also per month. I believe that real estate is the common man's best best friend in investment, because it doesn't give you risks, it doesn't give you stress. You can buy it, wait, and sell it whenever you want. Only you should be investing in real estate for a longer time period. I always say don't buy real estate if you are willing not to put your money below a period of 3 years. Ideally, it should be 5 years to 10 years, and let it compound. Buy real estate and then wait, and you will be able to make money while you are sleeping. So, thanks a lot. The link to buy my book is must be here after this video and below in the below content. So, thanks a lot, friends. Thanks to Cornerstone team also.